is the hardest for me to learn? Vault is always difficult for me. So I would say vault, but other skills that were difficult. To get through a fear, my blind change on bars was a big one. So. I don't know exactly how long, but I got it a week before I turned 5. My dad, sorry. No, my dad bet me that I couldn't get it before I turned 5. So I worked on it every day and got it the week before, so I showed him. How old was I when I started competing? There weren't the rules, so I started competing when I was 5, because there wasn't the rule that you had to be 7.
Any other questions? What's the hardest level?
The hardest level? I think elite is still the hardest level because the rules are constantly changing, the code change, and you always have to just keep learning, trying to improve routines, and always trying to get that perfection in the execution. Did I win anything when I was 5? I might have had a couple of medals. I don't know. I was kind of a sloppy gymnast. I wasn't very tight when I was younger. I learned that when I was a little bit older. So I didn't win a lot when I was younger until I learned to be tighter. Am I competing in 2012 Olympics? That's a good question. I'm not sure yet. I'm actually taking a break from training right now, deciding if I would like to train again. But I am starting to miss it, so I might get back into the gym and see how things go. What do I do when there's a lot of pressure on me at meets? I try to just kind of take a few deep breaths, relax, because I know that there is a lot of pressure competing at big competitions because the entire country is watching, your teammates are counting on you. But I just really take a step back and say, hey, this is another competition, and I can only do the best that I can do, and just go. I do. Sorry, I also think I'm a little too old for you.
She's cold. We're gonna hop back over here. Any more questions?
How many hours do I train? It depends where I am in my training. If I'm starting to put together routines, then it takes like longer because you have more things to do and more things to work on. So those days, or my normal week is 3 days of double workouts and then 3 days of just single one longer workout. So, and those tend to be around 4. Like I said, it depends where I'm in my training. So it'd be like 4. If I'm doing routines and close to competition, otherwise it would be like 5 to 6 a day because it takes longer to go through everything. So probably around 25-ish. How much time do I spend with my friends? I didn't spend a ton, especially when I was getting ready for the Olympics, but I still saw them on weekends, or some people would come over on a weeknight and just watch a movie or something. But I did go to regular high school, so I did get a chance to do everything like that, go to dances, go to football games. But not as much as everybody else, but I felt that I was doing something very important. When I was young, what gym did I go to? I started at my parents' gym, which is Gymnastics. And then when I was 7, I moved to another gym that was only 15 minutes away from my parents' gym. That was Salto when I was there until I was 16. And then I moved back to my parents' gym when I was 16. I won't be here on Friday, I'm sorry. I'm staying through tomorrow, and then I'm going to championships. My favorite hobby other than gymnastics, one of them is reading. I love to read. I always have a book. I just got an iPad so I can read a lot easier when I travel, but I'm a big fan of half-price books. I also like to go shopping. I like to compete optionals better than compulsory because then everyone's routine was different. You got to do your own thing, different types of skills, so I was definitely a fan of competing optionals. I was pretty busy when I was younger because I was, what age are you looking at? Because when I was, like 10, I was busy because I was training a lot and also, you know, doing school. Yes, I did miss school when I was training. We would go to training camps about once a month, so I would miss at least 3 to 4 days of school. And then on bigger competitions, I would miss up to 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I would go, it was a lot of school, but my teachers were very, very nice and worked with me. I was a good student, I did get A's, but I would go in ahead of time, try to get in as much work as they would give me, and then do the work that I had when I was there, and if I had to make up stuff when I got back, that's what I did. No, I'm not competing. I will be working, doing kind of stuff like this. I'm hosting the in-house radio on Saturday. I went to elementary school, I went to middle school, I went to almost all of high school. I did homeschool. Well, it was actually like the correspondence courses that I took from half of 9th grade and all of 10th grade. And that was right before the 2004 Olympics, so I could just focus on training. But then when I got home, I finished my junior and senior year in public high school. My favorite part about Beijing? That's really hard to pick one because the whole experience was amazing. It was, even from processing, like when we get all of our like Olympic gear, we get to go through this big room that has all these stations. You get a shopping cart and they just fill it with stuff. And that was fun. That was like an early Christmas, just getting all this clothes and shoes and bags and everything. And then from seeing the village the first time is also really cool because there's not just gymnasts there like our normal competitions. There's every different kind of athlete and every sport, every country. So it's really, really cool to be in that setting. And then competing was awesome, you know, winning a silver medal with our teammates and everything. And then just, like I said, being in that whole environment is awesome. I don't know, a couple of them are still training. Bridget is still competing for the 2008 team, and Alicia just started coming back. Samantha is going to college, and then Nastia and Sean, I know they're both still working a lot and traveling a lot too, so I guess we'll all just have to see in 2012 what happens. The most important rule of gymnastics? Hard work. Gymnastics takes a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, but I'm also a big fan of having fun while you're doing it. My dad has always taught us that and always finds a way for us to have fun in the gym, even though it's, you know, a lot of hard work. So we play games, we have conditioning contests, because that's not my favorite thing to do. But when he makes it fun like that, it makes everything a lot easier. So, but the main thing is working hard, because everything takes hard work. I really didn't do other sports. We had rhythmic at our gym when I was like really little. That didn't last so long because my dad was not flexible enough for that, and I really wasn't good at it. I really wasn't good at any other sport, so gymnastics was pretty much the only thing I could do. How did I hurt my ankle? I hurt my ankle doing a 2.5 tumbling pass on floor. I did it on the punch going into it. I knew something was wrong right away, so we went over to the trainer and he taped it up and then saw how I was walking and said, okay, no, something is definitely wrong, so I got an x-ray, but I was tumbling on floor. That was not a good pass for the Olympics because that was actually the same pass that Samantha hurt her ankle on too. If I wouldn't be a gymnast, what would be my career? You guys are asking some tough questions. I'm not sure. I know I would definitely still be involved in gymnastics, even though I couldn't be a gymnast. I do like coaching. I'm still learning a lot about it because it's a lot different than being a gymnast. But I would definitely be involved in it. Yes, I'm going to be at the Pizza Championships. That's where I'm going Tuesday night, and I'll be there through Sunday. Any other questions? Do I ever want to be a judge? I've been asked to start taking judges courses. I'm still not too sure. Okay, we'll have to see. Anything else? What level was I when I was 10? I was a level 10. I was a level 10 at age 10, and my first elite meet was when I was 11. I was 20 when I was at the Beijing Olympics.
Okay, let's hear it for Chellsie. Guys, you really should take advantage